Are you serious?
Welcome to class today. Today's topic is how to ask a girl to homecoming. And every single one of you are here today because you need help.
I don't need help.
What are some ways in which you can ask a girl to homecoming? Eli.
Offer her money.
Josiah.
Food is the way to a girl's heart.
So give her food.
Yes.
Caleb.
Give her chocolate.
Offer her chocolate. Okay. They're getting better. I'm sure some of your answers might work, but what we have found out by interviewing students on this campus is what will really work is if you have a poster that is made with a really great saying on there, something that's catchy, something that catches her eye, something that melts her heart. So we're going to spend about 15 minutes, give you some time to think, and give you an opportunity to write out your feelings on a poster. You in?
I'm in.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
There's already to write.
You be the pepperoni on my...
Should I use this sign?
Lean back. I know the team is 0-5. That's not going to work. Please go to homecoming with me. I'm really desperate. You think that's a good idea to tell her that? You don't stand a chance.
Have fun with no date.
Stop!
Be the pepperoni. Oh my gosh.
So, mine says, well, let's march to homecoming. I think it would work because it might be catchy, cheesy, and amazing. So, have fun with this poster.
I know this is cheesy. Queso. Hoco. Like the cheese. I know the team is 0-5, so can I get a win with you at Hoco?
Be the pepperoni to my pizza, Hoco. This is gonna work because women love food.
Please go to homecoming with me. I'm really desperate. It's just gonna work because I'm lonely.
I have $3, so let's cash out at homecoming. It's a joke because like cash and money.
So I play basketball, so I said let's just dribble, because in basketball you have to
Yeah,
dribble.
this really isn't going to work.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think this is a very poor idea, and chances are not good.
This is gonna work.
No, I'm the teacher, and I'm
No,
telling you.
no. I'm telling you, this is gonna work.
You want to see?
Let's make a bet.
You're on,
You're on.
because she is not.
You're
gonna
going
say
down.
Yes. Mrs. Hernandez,
Yeah.
can we interrupt class here for a second?
guess.
Thank you. We're going to interrupt here. I've been running an ELT today with a very important lesson, and we're here to kind of test to see if the students learned the lesson today. Okay, so we're going to start with Josiah.
Stephanie, be the pepperoni to my pizza, Hoco.
This one?
Do you want to dribble at homecoming with me?
Yeah, I guess.
What are you doing? You're supposed to say no.
I don't want to go with you.
What? No. Where can we do it?
We're good. Thank you. No. Mr. Bliss, can I interrupt the class for a second? I've been running an ELT today in a lesson, and we want to see if this is working. So just bear with us here, okay?
Test it out.
We're going to test this out. Go ahead.
Excellent students here, so we'll see
Hey, Maddie. I know this is cheesy.
Yeah, go back.
I know this is cheesy, but ... Will you go to Hoco? Or Queso, you go to Hoco with me?
Yes.
Mr. Solis, can I interrupt your class for a minute, please?
Sure.
Sorry to interrupt this, but I've been running my own ELT today. We've had a lesson, and we want to try to see if the lesson is working. So just can turn time over to Logan.
Alright, fellas. So I know the team is 0-5, so can I get a win with you at homecoming?
Mr. Teacher at this school. Brianna, I have $3. Let's cash out at Hoco.
No, that sign is really stupid.
He didn't want to go with you anyway.
Look, Wyatt, no offense, but I really don't think that sign's going to work.
I think it'll work.
I'm telling you, that sign's not going to work.
I will bet you this poster will work.
Okay, you think it'll work?
Yes.
Fine, prove it. I want you to ask the next girl that you see on this campus.
Okay.
Go for it.
Hey, I'm really desperate. Would you want to go to Hoco with me?
No.
Oh, come on, please. Please?
Okay, just this once.
Okay.
So at the conclusion of today's lesson, here are just a couple of tips, a couple of things that we've learned. Number one is girls love posters. Okay? So make a poster, and as long as what you write on there is sincere, genuine, heartfelt, she will say yes. Unless you're Eli, and we won't even talk about his poster. The bottom line is, the number one thing that you should learn about asking a girl to homecoming is just do it. If you ask, she will say yes. Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Big Bulldog broadcast, also known as
The Triple B.
I'm Mr. Newman, your host, and today with me,
I'm Gracie Jordison.
Gracie, and I understand you're in 9th grade here?
Yes, I am.
So how's the first month of high school going for you?
I think it's going pretty good. I'm liking my teachers and my grades are still holding steady, so I think that's pretty good.
Okay, well, it's only been 5 weeks, so your grades should be holding steady.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Okay, hopefully that will continue through the end of the first semester and on and on. Even though you're a freshman, have you thought about life after high school?
I have. I'm still a little bit iffy on where I want to go, but I do know I want to go to college.
Okay, so if you want to go to college, I think there's some pretty important things that your counselors can tell you, because there's some tests out there that students need to take in order to go to college. Do you know what they are?
I know the SAT and the ACT.
Yeah, that's it. But let's, have you met your counselor?
Yes, Miss Williams.
Well, let's have you go talk to her and find out a little bit more about those important tests.
So, Miss Williams, I've heard a lot about these tests that juniors and seniors are taking. Could you tell me a bit about those?
Gracie, great question. There are a lot of alphabet soup names mentioned about testing. The big ones students need to know about are the SAT and ACT. And these are tests that you put with your college application that will help you get to the next level. Now, juniors, you'll be taking the SAT or the ACT starting in spring of your junior year. Most students take the test they prefer 2 to 3 times. Colleges take whatever score makes you look best, so it's a good thing to take it more than once. Seniors, you got to be sure you're done with those tests so they're ready to put in your college applications. Got to get done with them by the beginning of December.
And I'm only a freshman, but do you have any advice for any students who are getting ready for college?
Well, Gracie, I'm glad you're thinking about it now, because this is the time to start thinking. The best thing I can say for all of our students, even starting 9th grade, is get involved. Find something you love and make a difference in it, whether it's a sport or a club, you're working with a teacher, you're volunteering. Because colleges look for the grades and the test scores, yes, they also want to see the whole person. They want to see that you have made a difference in our RHS school community, so go for it and make it happen.
Thank you so much, Miss Williams.
All right, thanks for asking, Gracie.
Well, Gracie, thank you. And we have a lot of sports teams going on. Right now it's the fall season. We've talked about football. We did a bit on water polo. Do you know we also have a golf team?
I did not.
We do. We have a girls golf team. So let's send you out to meet some of those golfers.
Okay, let's go. So, what's your favorite part about golf?
My favorite part of golf is the team, because it's such a small team. There's only 7 girls. And my favorite thing is that we all listen to all different types of music, but we always come back to Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Okay, so we know that Swafford went and joined the water polo team. Do you guys have a teacher that you might want to join you on the golf course?
I would like Mr. Bliss to join us on the golf course.
And I challenge Brainerd.
That sounds like quite a challenge.
Well, there you have it. Thank you for interviewing that. It sounds like there's a challenge out there for Mr. Bliss and Miss Brainerd to go golfing with the girls team.
I think that's going to be pretty interesting.
I think it's going to be very interesting. So, Bliss and Brainerd, are you up for it? Let's find out. Well, Gracie, we have a lot of talented students at our campus, and we've been highlighting them. And we have one more student today that we want to highlight. This particular student knows how to do card tricks. Do you know any good card tricks?
I do not.
Let's find out what tricks he has up his sleeve.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Boyd Siever, and I would like to call myself a beginner magician. It all started about 1 year ago. I didn't know how to shuffle cards. My family made fun of me for it. And then one day I decided, I'm going to teach myself how to shuffle, and that's when my interest for cards sprung. But how I got into magic, about 6 months ago, my friend Nelson showed me this cool mathematical trick, and I wanted to outdo him. Went home, searched up the easiest beginner card trick, came back, fooled the pants off of everybody, and it just stuck ever since that. I like fooling people.
And before we conclude today's episode, I just want to give a shout out to 3 Ramona High School students who have impressed me over the past week. They've done great deeds of kindness towards others and just done a really good job of leading on this campus. And so I want to give a shout out to first Dagan Aspen. Dagan is making a positive difference on this campus, and I was very impressed with my interactions with him. So Dagan, thank you for all that you're doing here at Ramona High School. And we had a student who was in need earlier this past week, and I had these 2 young men come to me and bring it to my attention, and we were able to reach out and help this young man. And so I want to say thank you to Dylan Webster and Drake Dolly. Thank you for caring enough to come in and say that somebody was in need. And so thank you very much for being observant and aware and reaching out. Your leadership is appreciated on this campus. And speaking of top students, we are able to go into a classroom today and announce the Ramona High School Student of the Month. Do you know how many students are at Ramona High School?
No, I don't.
It's about 1,500 students, and about 8 or 9 times throughout the year, we get to do in conjunction with Rotary, we get to announce the Student of the Month, one of our top students, and here's the announcement. Anybody know how many students we have at Ramona High School?
862.
862.
You're about half right.
We have 1,500 plus students, about 1,515 students, and we do about 8 or 9 times throughout the year, we're able to do, in partnership with the Rotary, a Student of the Month. And we're able to recognize 8 or 9 students for being outstanding role models and outstanding students amongst the 1,500 that we have here. And today, the first Student of the Month for Ramona High School happens to be in this classroom. And so we are here to announce and congratulate this student. And Mr. Ernst is going to take it from here.
Just give you some details on this student. It started back in 2018. European history exam, 5. Biology, a 5. United States history, a 5. Environmental science, a 5. English language and comp, 5. Chemistry, 5. Varsity cheer, varsity soccer, Rebecca Brown!
Hi, I'm your announcer, Ryan, because I have a hat. And homecoming's just around the corner, so you guys know what that means, right? We're gonna have some magical Spirit Days. Let's go behind the doors and see what the Spirit Days we have. To kick off the amazing homecoming Spirit Days, we've got Music Monday behind this door, okay? Are you excited? Because I sure am. How is this gonna go? Music Monday. It's right here.
Wear your band t-shirts.
Let's notice something different. Anyway, the next Spirit Day is totally Tubular Tuesday. Let's check this out.
Dress up like a hippie and wear your favorite tie-dye.
All right, well, Tuesday is kind of cool, guys. Let's see what's way back in Wednesday. Gross, old people.
Make sure you dress up old or young.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so magical. It says Thursday now. Would you look at that? It's the tacky 2000ers. The door did that magical thing again where the Friday changes. Let's see, no, it's in Friday. Brace yourselves! It's the most spirited dress-up day yet. It's class colors, look!
Yeah, 2020! The seniors are gonna win, but the rest of you can try for second, I guess.
Okay.
Please dress up.
Well, thank you for watching today's episode of the Big Bulldog Broadcast. Gracie, thank you for being on air with us.
Thank you for having me.
Glad your freshman year is off to a good start.
I am too.
Okay, and that you're getting involved. You're taking advantage of these opportunities, being an air band and getting involved. So that's a great way to do that. So thank you very much. And we hope you have enjoyed our broadcast. And as we end, we like to always say,
It's a great day to be a Bulldog.
thank you.